I've never seen my people come together like this to fight for their rights ever before in my life. This is the first time I'm ever seeing such a thing, and it's so touching, it's so amazing. I'm so proud of my generation, and I'm so proud to be able to witness this and be here in this time, because enough is enough. Hi guys, it's your brother Beauty, back again with another video. This one is another one of my more serious videos, more important videos with a message, and videos to inform people watching, videos for you to learn something new. Anybody that's on social media, anybody that watches the news, anybody that's not living under a rock will know that Nigeria is in turmoil right now, and Nigerians are angry. The Nigerian youth, to be specific, are livid. And this video is just going to explain why this End SARS movement is trending, and it's about time. It's about time. I've never seen my people come together like this to fight for their rights ever before in my life. This is the first time I'm ever seeing such a thing, and it's so touching, it's so amazing. I'm so proud of my generation, and I'm so proud to be able to witness this and be here in this time, because enough is enough. We came from a generation where you know, a daughter would go to their mother and say she got raped, and the mother would say, shh, 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 don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. You spoil the family name. Don't tell anybody. Just keep quiet, you know. Everybody stays in their place. Nobody fights authority, you know. A lot of oppression. But people are standing up. The rich, the poor, everybody. Like, nobody feels like they don't have a voice. None of the youth right now feel like they don't have a voice. They're all out and they're all protesting all over the country. And it's so amazing to see. Now, as a Nigerian that has lived in Nigeria, I know exactly what the problem is. I know exactly why people are angry. When I hear SARS, I know there's trouble, yeah? But I'm kind of making this video for people that don't really understand the extent of what's going on, because I realized I spent a few time with my friend who's not a Nigerian but has been seeing everything that's going on, and there was a lot of confusion because I don't think a lot of people are explaining what's happening. They're just expressing their anger. So this video is less about expressing anger, more about explaining why we're angry. So so mainly for diasporans, you know, people that haven't faced SARS, hasn't been in contact with SARS. I have friends and family that have been assaulted, kidnapped, brutalized, harassed by SARS for no good reason. All right, so who's SARS? First of all, let's start. The police force that were brought in to deal with armed robbery and scamming. Yeah, they're armed like most police officers in Nigeria. All police officers in Nigeria are armed with AK-47s. Yeah. And since they've been in power, or since they've been on the streets, they have abused their powers immensely. Now, the Nigerian police generally abuse their power, yeah, but SARS, they just took it to a completely different level. Their abuse of power it's to a level where people are just like, this, we're not taking this anymore. And that's why the uproar has started. Now, the way in which SARS brutalized people, there's no procedure to it, there's no structure to it. A lot of the times it's very mob-like. It could be kidnapping, it could be straight up robbery. How ironic, right? Asking people to drive to an ATM to collect money from their account, straight from their accounts. Like I said, kidnapping, beating mob style, outright shooting, taking them to police officers, stripping women naked. These are the things that these people do to civilians on a daily basis. And how they justify this is by looking at them, seeing how they're dressed, what they're driving, what they have on them, and then profiling them as thieves, Yahoo boys, that means scammers, and prostitutes, simply based on what they perceive as how a thief, how a prostitute, and how a scammer would look, what kind of car a scammer would drive, the kind of phone a scammer would have. And having a laptop, I mean, that must mean you're scamming, right? So those people deserve to be kidnapped, harassed, and even if you don't have these things, if you're out at a certain time of night, then definitely you're up to no good. So we're gonna put you in the back seat of our squad car and take you wherever we need to take you to do whatever we need to do to you with our AK-47s. This has been going on for years, yeah? Now, this now comes down to the whole Nigerian mentality thing. Now, I really want diasporas to pay attention to this and to deep this, because we've all experienced it. As long as you're Nigerian, you have experienced this mentality, yeah? If you have gone to a Nigerian family function, an auntie has accosted you because of the way you're dressed, whether you're wearing miniskirt or whether it's because you're showing cleavage, maybe you've grown, if you're a guy, you've grown out your dreads or you've got a beard, yeah? We all make fun of these aunties, we all make fun of our moms even sometimes when they say things like tattoos are for bad people. But you can laugh and move on because it's not going to cost you your life. Now imagine if this was happening to you by the police and was costing you your life. That is happening to civilians, that is happening to the Nigerian youth, and has been happening to the Nigerian youth for years. Before SARS even. But SARS just made it worse. So as they're concerned, that image, you're a prostitute, you're an armed robber, or you're a scammer, and therefore you shall be maltreated. I know it's like, and this might come to a shock to a lot of people that usually watch my videos because I only speak positively about Nigeria, but this is real life that's happening right now in the country, okay? And it's bad. We can't ignore that. It's bad, it's terrible. Okay, deep this. If I wore this in Nigeria, this jacket that I have on now, I would be stripped naked and beaten up by the army in the streets. Why? Because they'll say I'm impersonating the army, and it's disrespectful. This is Zara. Deep it. Now my people are speaking up, and like I said, I'm like the proudest I've ever been, but during these protests, they've responded with violence. Okay, they've responded with violence. A lot of people have died during the protests by police, in the hands of the police. They've responded with fake news by the media and the government, saying that SARS has been disbanded when it hasn't, and also trying to divert everybody by saying they've changed the name to SWAT. Changing the name does not solve the problem. We're not stupid, okay? This is not going to shut us up. You're not going to just do things on a whim to shut people up or to stop people from blocking the streets and causing traffic, because that's what these little distractions look like they're trying to do, and that's only just going to piss us off the more. I have never seen my people come together like this, the way they have for this movement. Like, never. To fight for their rights in this kind of way, young people, I've never seen it. It's so cool. I swear, it's so cool, and something's gonna come of it. It's not gonna be in vain. What do we want? If you Google SARS, you'll know that it's quite a recent development. It's quite a recent arm of the police, but this has always been going on, even with the normal police. They rob, this like daylight robbery with Nigerian policemen. They stop you and they take your money, and there's nothing you can do about it, you know. And I'm not justifying their behavior, but these policemen, they're oppressed they're under harsh conditions, they're not well looked after by the government. It doesn't justify them behaving this way, but the government doesn't look after the police force, but they give them a gun and they give them power and they expect them not to terrorize civilians on the street. Really now? Really? The problem now is the government. The problem lies at the top. So I think that really what we want from this is a completely different police system and new leaders. Because I think it's safe to say that our leaders are a joke. So right now, we need more enlightened, more exposed, more less greedy, younger leaders, a completely brand new political party that has those kind of people in it. I think would be able to make some kind of proper change right now. But yeah, like take this protest seriously and stop trying to make these silly diversions and putting out fake news that they've been disbanded, or we're changing the name, or we're just like, all that is just even more insulting. It's even more upsetting. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like this video was like a SARS breakdown for dummies. So anyone that doesn't know what exactly is going on, this video does that. It lets you know why we're angry, no matter where you're from, no matter your platform. If you could just use your voice to kind of just spread more awareness about the End SARS movement, it would mean a lot to me and my people. And yeah, we need to speak up because our voice will be heard. We're not going to stop until it is. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with family and friends, because this one needs to be seen, not even for any other reason but to spread awareness. And yeah, see you next time.